A woman gruesomely murdered in her own apartment. Her neighbors taken into custody. Now other renters want out of their lease.
They say before police arrested the suspect, they were told there was no known danger. Now we know that he was living next to them the entire time. Your investigator, Karen Morfitt, was the first to tell us about this murder. Now those renters, afraid for their own safety, are reaching out to Karen for help.
On September 4th, the body of Kathleen Mayo was found inside her first-floor unit at the Aspect apartment complex in Lone Tree. Police say she was murdered. That crime scene spilling into the hallways.
The smile still on the door, and there were little smears that they only stuck with sticky tape. There was just sticky tape on the walls next to these smears. You think it's blood, you think it's something awful, and that really, really shook us up.
One resident not wanting to be identified and others not wanting to go on camera shared their concerns about how and when police and apartment management shared information with them. They also tell us they have lingering questions about their own security.
And we have fobs, there's cameras and everything, but clearly they weren't working or up to par, because if all those systems were in place, this would be an open and shut case.
Despite police and apartment management telling residents there was no known danger to the public, days would pass from the time Mayo's body was discovered until the suspect, Troy Reynolds, was identified. And it was never publicly shared that he was also a tenant of that building.
He was arrested. That's the last we've ever heard. There's no updates on security. There's no updates on cameras. There's no updates on why we should feel safe within our own community.
Those fears have many of the residents looking for a way out.
I do a lot of landlord-tenant law.
Stephen Flaxman with the Flaxman Law Group says while renters have the right to live in a safe environment, breaking their leases would be a difficult legal fight.
Sometimes crime is just an unfortunate reality of our society, and there's only so much that management or really any business can do to prevent that.
But he says the circumstances in this case are unique.
You would never want to jeopardize a police investigation or their efforts to apprehend this individual. But at the same time, could management have spoken with the police? It seems like some facts are maybe not available to us. However, if they were aware that this person was at large and had a chance of returning to this place, or did return to this place, that people probably should have a right to know that.
It's tough. It's tough to wake up and go to work and not think about, your safety. It's a really scary thing to wake up and have to deal with every day.
We reached out directly to the apartment complex office as well as the property management company for a comment and have not heard back. I'm Karen Morfitt covering Colorado First.
And Karen, thank you.